door still creaks when no one's there. I hear your laughter in the air, but when I reach there's nothing near, just quiet walls that hold my fear. I light the lamp, but it feels cold, a fragile story left untold. The shadows fall where you once stood, reminding me of what was good. This empty room still calls your name, but every echo sounds the same. A love once warm, now cold and gone. I'm left to sing this broken song. The curtains sway with phantom winds. I hear your footsteps once again, but when I turn the space is clear. A lonely truth I must adhere. The clock still ticks, but time won't heal. The loss is sharp, the wound is real. Your absence louder than the sound of silence pressing all around. This empty room still calls your name, but every echo sounds the same. A love once warm, now cold and gone. I'm left to sing this broken song. If I could breathe you back to me, I'd trade the air, I'd cross the sea. But ghosts can't love and walls don't speak. I chase a dream I'll never keep. This empty room still calls your name, but I am left with just the pain. The melody has lost its tune. I'm haunted by this empty room. The echoes fade, but still remain. A whisper carved into my veins. No matter where, no matter when, this empty will call again. The piano waits in quiet night, its keys untouched, no hands in sight. But when I play, your face returns, a haunting song, a love that burns. Each fragile chord recalls your name, a melody I can't contain. The silence falls where you once sang. Between the notes, your echo rang. Between the notes I hear you breathe, a song that only I believe. Your melody will always stay, though silence takes your voice away. The room is dim, the shadows grow. I strike the keys, they answer slow. Each sound becomes a memory of how you once belonged to me. The minor chords, they cut so deep, they wake the pain I try to keep. The music cries what I can't say. Between the notes, you slip away. Between the notes I hear you breathe, a song that only I believe. Your melody will always stay, though silence takes your voice away. If love could play just one more time, I'd give the world for one last rhyme. But broken strings can't heal the past. The song we wrote was not to last. Between the notes I call your name, the melody is not the same. Those silence ways I still replay, the ghost of you that fades away. And when the final chord is gone, I'll hear your voice still singing on. Between the notes you'll always be the missing half of every key. The clock won't move, it just stands still. Each second heavy, hard to fill. Without your voice, the dark won't end. The longest night won't let me mend. The stars are gone, the sky is bare. I reach for you, but you're not there. The silence wraps me cold and tight, a prisoner to this endless night. The longest night without your light, I'm stranded in the endless fight. The dawn won't come, the stars won't shine, since you were never truly mine. The window fogs, I see your face, but just a dream, it leaves no trace. I call your name, the dark replies with hollow winds and empty skies. The moon turns pale, the night grows long. My heart beats slow, my strength all gone. If love could break the endless gray, I'd give the world for just one day. The longest night without your light, I'm stranded in the endless fight. The dawn won't come, the stars won't shine, since you were never truly mine. If morning waits, it waits in vain, a timeless loop of aching pain. I beg the sun, I plead for rain, but nothing breaks this dark domain. The longest night still holds me tight, a heavy chain of stolen right. No break of day, no hope inside, just endless dark. The shows, I'll stay where endless shadow grows. Forever trapped without your light, I'm lost inside the longest night. Your chair is waiting by the fire. I light the flame but feel no higher. I set a plate though you won't come, pretending I'm not all alone. The candle flickers, shadows fall. I swear I hear your voice recall, but silence drowns the sound of you. Reminds me what I lost is true. Still at the table, I wait for you to fill the silence, to make it true. But all that's left is an empty seat, echoes where our hearts would meet. The silver spoons are growing cold, the wine untouched, the night grows old. I toast to ghosts of what we were, but only emptiness answers. I whisper words you'll never hear, pretend that somehow you are near, but even shadows turn away when morning steals the night away. Still at the table, I wait for you to fill the silence, to make it true. But all that's left is an empty seat, and echoes where our hearts would meet. If love was strong, it should remain, but all that's left is loss and pain. I sit alone but can't let go of nights we shared so long ago. Still at the table, I wait in vain. I taste the sorrow, I drink the pain. The chair is empty, the fire is through, but I'll keep waiting here for you. The table stands, the candles die, yet still I whisper our goodbye. The meal is cold, the night is blue. Still at the table, I wait for you. Your picture bends with every tear. The colors fade, but you stay near. I trace your smile with trembling hands, a fragile ghost I can't withstand. I try to hide, I try to burn, but still your memory will return. The ink may bleed, the paper fade, but love is stronger than decay. A fading photograph, that's all we are. A memory dimmed, a falling star. I hold you close, but lose you still, forever bound against my will. I place you back inside the drawer, but still I ache, still wanting more. Each time I swear it's the last glance, but I return, I take the chance. If pictures lie, then let them lie, but truth remains inside my eyes. I cannot run, I cannot hide. You live in frames where loved ones died. A fading photograph, that's all we are. A memory dimmed, a falling star. I hold you close but lose you still, forever bound against my will. The paper bends, the edges tear, but still your presence lingers there. No flame, no storm can wash away the ghost I carry every day. A fading photograph, that's what remains. A trace of love, a mark of pain. The colors fade, the light is gone, but still your shadow lingers on. I close the book but can't let go. You're printed deep in heart and soul. A fading photograph of you and I still whisper soft, still says goodbye. Fire we built has turned to ash. The colors fade, the moments pass. I breathe the smoke of what we were, but nothing's left to make it pure. I try to fan the dying flame, but embers never burn the same. Our love is gone, the fire's through, and I am left with only you. Ashes of us fall through my hands, a love that time could never stand. I try to hold what can't remain, and end up clutching only pain. The walls still hold the scent of you, but air is cold, the sky is blue. I trace the scars of nights we burned, but none of them can be returned. The smoke still rises in my chest, a ghost of love that won't find rest. I reach for sparks that won't ignite, a shadow fading from the light. Ashes of us fall through my hands, a love that time could never stand. I try to hold what can't remain, and end up clutching only pain. If I could turn the ash to a flame, I'd call your heart, I'd speak your name. But fires die, and so must we. Our love a lost eternity. Ashes of us fall through my hands, like broken glass, like desert sand. The fire's gonna light erased, yet still I feel your warm embrace. The smoke will clear, the night will end, but I remember where we've been. Ashes of us forever true, a fire once bright that died with you. beg for truth, but you stayed still. Your silence louder than my will. Your eyes look past, your lips were closed. The story ended, never told. I held my breath, I prayed for more, but silence walked you out the door. No warning signs, no reason why, just emptiness that filled the sky. The words you never said still cut so deep. They are my nights, they steal my sleep. I'd rather pain and empty lies than live with your quiet eyes. The air grew cold, the time stood still. Your silence bent against my will. I reached for hands that would not stay, and watched you slowly turn away. The quiet truth was worse than hate, a final choice you never stayed. If only once you'd let me know, I wouldn't ache, I'd let you go. The words you never said still cut so deep. They haunt my nights, they steal my sleep. I'd rather pain than empty lies than live with just your quiet eyes. I scream at ghosts, but none reply. The silence is my last goodbye. The sound of nothing breaks my chest. 1,000 wounds I can't confess. The words you never said still tear me down. They echo loud without a sound. I'd rather truth, though sharp and raw, than silence hiding every flaw. So here I stand, the night has bled with all the words you never said. The quiet lingers sharp as knives, forever haunting both our lives. I wrote your name on fragile lines, but tore them up 1,000 times. The ink would bleed, the pages shake with words my trembling hands can make. I sealed the truth but lost the key, too scared of what your eyes would see. Each letter drowned inside my chest, confessions I could not confess. Letters never sent still weigh me down. Every word a stone that pulls me to the ground. If you had read them, would you stay, or would you turn and walk away? I hid the drafts beneath my bed, 100 ways of things unsaid. The silence grew, the nights turned long, the melody became my song. If only ink could change the past, I'd write a love that always lasts. But papers burn and words decay, so all my truths just fade away. Letters never sent still weigh me down. Every word a stone that pulls me to the ground. If you had read them, would you stay? Or would you turn and walk away? The pen still waits for me to try, but every time I say goodbye, and all the pages left behind are graveyards of my fragile mind. Letters never sent still call your name, but all that's left is silent shame. If you had read them, would you see the way your love completed me? I stacked the papers one by one, 1,000 moons, 1,000 suns, but still I hide, I can't repent. My love lives on in letters never sent. Habit, but not for long. A fleeting touch already gone. The warmth you gave was just a flame that vanished when I called your name. I close my eyes to make it stay, but love like ours can't find a way. The softer you became to me, the faster you were set to leave. The last embrace still burns my skin, a trace of love that could have been. I close my eyes but can't erase the ghost of you. The last embrace, your heartbeat faded into mine, a fragile song, a borrowed time. I begged the night to hold you near, but dawn arrived, you disappeared. No bitter words, no cries of blame, just silence where there once was flame. The softer hands I try to chase are only shadows I can't face. The last embrace still burns my skin, a trace of love that could have been. I close my eyes but can't erase the ghost of you. The last embrace. If I could steal a moment more, I'd lock it tight, I'd guard the door. But time won't bend and love won't wait. We're left with just a twist of fate. The last embrace still calls my name, a tender wound, a gentle flame. play. Forever marked, I can't replace the ghost of you. The last embrace. The fire's gone, the ashes stay. I breathe you out, but not away. For in my heart you still remain the last embrace. Eternal pain. The mirror shows a stranger's face, a hollow man in your old place. Without your voice, without your hand, I'm half a soul that cannot stand. I try to smile, but it's not mine. The cracks reveal the loss inside. No light can reach, no stars can guide. When half of me has said goodbye, half of me is gone with you. Half of me can't make it through. I'm broken down, but still I try to breathe beneath this empty sky. I walk the streets we used to roam, but every corner feels alone. Your laughter hides in every wall, a fleeting ghost that breaks my fall. Shadows hold me tight. I beg for you, I plead to stay, but half of me has slipped away. Half of me is gone with you. Half of me can't make it through. I'm broken down, but still I try to breathe beneath this empty sky. If love could mend what time has torn, I'd give my soul to be reborn. But I am split, I can't repair. I reach for you, you're not there. Half of me is gone with you. The other half just aches for truth. I stumble on the winding night. I'll never be the same inside. The mirror cracks, the pieces fall. I am no one, I've lost it all. Without your love, I'll never be. You took my heart, you're half of me. Half of me. You didn't speak, but I could hear it. The silence told me more than words. Your eyes were cold, yet softly pleading, a quiet truth I never heard. The air was heavy, I couldn't breathe. My hands were shaking, afraid to leave. And though you smiled, I knew inside this was the end we couldn't hide. Your silent goodbye still screams in me, a quiet storm I'll never set free. No final touch, no reason why, just the echo of a love that died. The coffee cooled, untouched between us. Two empty chairs, a crowded room. I reached for you, but felt the distance, a fading light, a gentle doom. You turned away, but not in hate, just letting time decide our fate. No broken glass, no angry cries, just empty space where love now lies. Your silent goodbye still screams in me, a quiet storm I'll never set free. No final touch, no reason why, just the echo of a love that died. I replay the night, the soundless fall, the way your shadow crossed the wall. If pain could speak, it spoke that day, yet not a single word you'd say. Your silent goodbye still tears me down. I hear it louder without a sound. A whispered death, a muted cry, forever bound to your goodbye. And in the dark, I close my eyes, still haunted by that last disguise. No final words, no last reply, just your silence. Goodbye.